Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Spirit Bubble. This is probably going to be the last single person video that we have for a little bit, unless anything else unexpected happens. It looks like Alma's recovery is actually on a good upward hill, so that's awesome. Thank you guys, everyone, for all the well wishes, all the good energy, everything that you've been able to send her way. It has really helped a lot, and you'll probably even hear more of that next time when she's with me. You might notice my audio is just a little bit backtracked. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my microphone, but I still have my computer, so it's okay. Um, so since this is really only going to be the last single person video, I decided today would be a good day to just share a little bit of truth and honesty and just open thought with you, because I want you guys to learn how to feel comfortable with yourselves. And for me to be able to help you with that, I need to show that I am comfortable with my truths too. So, some of this stuff you may have heard, some of it you might not have. There may be, and the topics are probably going to vary here and there, but I will try my best to stay on a smooth track for you to keep up with. So, here's to just like a little personal story of my life and my truth and various wisdoms that I may have discovered that hopefully also touch your soul as well. Um, we'll just start with the origin here. So, part of my beginnings, I was raised in a Christian, semi-strict Christian household. I say semi-strict because we went a lot with the church going kind of thing. Also, because it was so Christian centric, and it was like way back then. I know I feel old saying that, but because it was so long ago, there's a lot of things that wasn't really as open in modern day, such as, for example, anything that wasn't practiced or printed as practice in the Bible was pretty much a no-go. Like tarot, oracle, and prophecy, and just different of the new age things. Astrology, like Leo, Virgo, and all that kind of stuff. If it wasn't something that was regularly encouraged in the Bible and with the preacher's teachings, then it was evil, essentially. That was pretty much my takeaway. Was it was evil. Now, would I go to disclaim any kind of Christian background? No, I'm not going to disclaim it. But I will definitely say a lot of it has evolved as I pursued my own spiritual pursuit that actually worked a lot better. Because while Christianity was in my base, as the years went along, I felt less and less connected to it. Basically, church was just like, it was like a ritual. It was just like a ritual that was forced upon me and expected, like singing in front of the choir, bowing down and praying your head when the preacher says to bow your head, standing up, sitting down when you're being told, and having to take the exact message that the preacher was conveying. Because, see, the thing is, I was a very impressionable child. You could tell me that the sky is purple, and I probably would have had some little inkling within me that would have believed it. Like, if you told me that getting married at age 21 sent you to hell, I probably would believe that, and I would have taken every step to avoid a relationship until I was no longer 21. I was literally that impressionable. So, a lot of the ways that messages were pushed and expressed and communicated, it was literal impressions. So, did I stray from church once I became my own independent person with my own independent schedules? Yeah, I strayed from church. But honestly, I don't regret it. Because, you know how they say you gotta have your party phase? Well, that was my college years. That was my junior college. That was spending time with friends. When I first started to get to know my significant other, and let me tell you, when I say that those are golden years, like those were like socially golden years, and I wouldn't take those back either, because they created a lot of memories that I don't think I could ever really have gained otherwise. Because life is like that, you know. We go through these phases. We go through these moments of mistakes. We go through moments of memories, whether it's bad or good, and every single one of those, they all shape us. And those golden years, you know, they shaped me socially. They put me where I'm at right now, and for that, I'm very grateful. So that puts us to where we are here now. You know, how did I get to this spot that I'm at right now? You've probably heard the story, maybe on 2 other videos, but just in case you haven't, I'll just kind of skim over it. I was on a yacht visit, on a yacht trip, should I say. It wasn't really a trip on the yacht, like going through the waters. It was really more that it was our hotel, so we didn't have to pay any money for a room. And it was super, super crazy late, and everybody was asleep except for me. And when I knew I couldn't sleep, um, something told me, just go on the deck. Just go to the deck of the yacht. So I did. I did. And when I got to the surface and I looked out at the horizon, it was the most peaceful scenarios that I remember in my entire life. I would say it's one of the first times that I actually experienced true peace. And are you guys hearing me okay? I hope you are. Let's see. Yeah, I'm all the way up. I'm sorry if my computer mic is not really as good, but I really wanted to give you guys a video, you know, because it's been about a week, and I don't like leaving you guys that long with nothing, you know. But anyway, yeah, one of the most serene moments and serene spots I could have found myself in, because it was the moon shining its light against the ripples of the water. It was the boat just rocking a little bit, and every now and then It was hearing the waves crashing against the walls of it. It was the stars. It was the crickets. It was just me by myself out there, outside under the stars, just me by myself. And for once, I felt like I was in a place where I could just be me and nothing else. Sorry, my sinuses. It's just a little bit going too. Maybe I need to get some hot tea, huh? But ever since then, I just kept consulting the stars. I called myself a star speaker, star talker, because I actually could go outside in the quiet of the night, and it was almost like a meditative state of mind. And I would just get these confirmations, so these messages would sounded like from different voices up in the sky, like it's almost like different spirits were talking to me, different voices and different perspectives, and I just did that for, I don't know, maybe 3 years, possibly, if I had to estimate. Eventually, as I started to gain a little bit more wisdom without realizing it, all those individual voices, they started to meld into just one voice. And then, in more time, one voice started to mold into just intuition, like I no longer had to go out with the stars to hear it, I heard it here all the time, and I didn't need anything else except for me and my mind and my heart and my soul to receive it, because of that, I've definitely significantly less often gone out under the stars. Sometimes I feel like I need to go back under there. Sometimes when I feel like I'm a little bit lost, sometimes I feel like maybe that's what I'm missing. But then something deep down inside, despite those moments, it reminds me that it's not necessary, because we all have silent times in our life when sometimes we just have to live. Sometimes we just have to go forward, even if we don't know where we're going, what we're leaving behind, who we are, what we are. Sometimes we just have to keep going, A lot of people, they tend to chase labels, or what I call labels. They tend to chase for labels, for an identification, and it's almost as if they don't feel complete if they don't know what they are. Like, oh, am I an angel? Am I an earth angel? Am I a fairy? Am I a draconian? Am I a Syrian? That kind of thing. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've had my moment too, when I was first exploring all this and getting my first exposures to all this. Yeah, I wanted to know too, and for the longest time, I kind of thought myself as a Pleiadian, but ultimately, in the end, once I had reached a max level of peace, it actually occurred to me that it doesn't matter what we are. It doesn't matter what name we have attached to our beings, or what body we're in, or what life we're in, or who we're serving, how large of a crowd are we serving, and how many people are coming flocking to us. It doesn't actually matter. I stopped caring about labels, because ultimately, in the end, we are still here. We're still serving our role no matter what we do and don't know. We're still working our way forwards. And knowing whether I'm a Syrian or Pleiadian or a fairy is not going to change anything that's happening around here. It's not going to change who I'm connected to. It's not going to change my purpose. It's not, literally, it has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. I mean, how is confirming being a Pleiadian going to change my situation of me here recording for you guys? It doesn't. So does it really matter? No. No, I don't care about the labels anymore. All I care about is I'm here, I'm talking to you, and I just hope that you're taking something from this. I hope that you're able to come to an acceptance of your truths and your journeys, because literally, as we have said several times before, nobody's is alike. If I told you half of the stuff I have experienced, somebody who has no idea or has no relevance or open mind is gonna look at me like I should be in a loony bin. You know? And hopefully slowly all that stuff will come out. It's definitely too much for one video. Way too much for one video. So I'm not gonna put you guys through that whole ramble. But I hope that whatever you have heard today, whatever you take from it, I hope that it is leading you and it's contributing to you feeling just as comfortable with your past, with yourself. I hope that you were able to find a sense of peace with who you are and what you're doing. And it's all a journey. It's okay. It's okay if it's weird. It's okay if it's different. This is just some of my truths. It's definitely not even half of it. But I hope that you can take from that and you can find your way forward too. Next time on the next video, hopefully we're going to have Alma with us. Thank you so much for all your well wishes for her. Definitely continue those well wishes, because we definitely want to bring her back into the picture. And I'm just looking forward to us all being together again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your patience, for listening to my story. And I hope all the best of the world and peace and truth for you in your own personal journey. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time on the Spirit Bubble.